Let your dog be floppy, you fucking bitch! Why can't they just be happy, bro? Wait, the collar. Oh wait, you can see it.
The Y shot.
It is the mini educator. I said it was a mini educator, bro. Who called it? I knew which one it was. I'm so smart. It's the mini educator, bitch. I'm so fucking smart. It's crazy. I'm so smart. It's the mini educator, bro. This fucking bitch. What an asshole. So he did pretend that it wasn't a shock collar. He nipped off the nubs. He nipped off the nubs and just pretended like it wasn't a fucking shock collar. What a fucking prick, bro. Suck my balls. What an asshole. You know what? I mean, I already fucking hated all of it, but now I especially hate it. Now I especially hate it because just come forward. Just say you did it. Just like you're caught, bitch. You're caught. Just all he had to do was own up to the fact that he was a douchebag asshole loser, but he doubled down 600 times. Yeah, just say, I'm a douchebag asshole loser. I shouldn't have shocked my dog for getting off the fucking bed. And I'll never do that again. I'm a horrible person for doing that. Just say, yeah, of course he's not going to admit he's wrong, because the second he admits he's wrong, it's like, it's GG no re. Like, his audience won't forgive him. No one will forgive him. This is actually pissing me off. I don't give a fuck what Pokimane does. I don't give a fuck about, I'm gonna be real, I don't give a fuck about all that. I think it like I said before, it's just gonna suck away all the attention from what really matters, that dog being abused. And the dog is being abused. If you use a shock collar on your dog because it doesn't stay within frame of your fucking camera, that's abuse. That's dog abuse. And the guy needs to get fucking... The guy needs to stop fucking abusing the dog. Stop abusing Kaya, bro. What's your problem? Like, bruh. I'm so mad.
Can we just move on? Guys that don't even know Kaya's name, coming in here saying you abuser. I know. Can we just move on, please? Because the memes were funny in the first couple of days.
They're not funny.
Now the only people that still are like actively pushing it are people who are genuinely mentally ill in the way that...
No one's mentally ill because they don't like you abusing your dog. And the memes weren't funny about you. Oh my God. Stop linking me this, bitch. Stop. How is that funny? The memes weren't funny. Like, what are you talking about?
Anytime my fucking arm moves around or like I unlock the gate or some shit, like I do have a button on my desk for the gate, right?
What gate?
I unlock the gate, and obviously, if you have a dog, you know this already. When they hear that the gate is unlocked, they perk up. They're like, "Oh my God, he shocked her again." You know, it's just they are weird stalkers that are demonstrating their mental illness.
What are you yapping about?
And I think it's just, you know, it is what it is.
You shocked your dog for getting down, and now people are obviously gonna be looking toward. If you're gonna do it again, like what? It's not mental illness. It's not mental illness. If people are uncomfortable and upset about the way you act because you did something weird to your dog.
Bro, they are narrating your dog absolutely schizos. Yeah, it's cop brain. This is gonna be a post on its own again. I know. Anytime I bring anything up, anytime I even address this, like people go fucking nutty.
Yeah, because you say weird shit and you do weird shit and people learn more shit, of course.
I feel like I am giving it too much energy, I know. But like chatters also are like, oh, this happened, that happened, whatever.
So he's upset that his actual audience is upset about it. Yeah, bro. Yes. Your audience, your actual audience doesn't want you to abuse your dog and make the little baby, make her sit right here. Look at how small this bed is for this dog. She's not, bro, I'm gonna actually lose my mind. This is too small for this dog. It's too small already. That's enough to make me say, bro, get a bigger bed. But you shocked your dog. You shocked your dog. Of course people are going to be upset.
In any case,
congratulations.
Where was I? You're creating employment. True. Genuine question. How do you deal with this level of psychosis directed?
Oh my God. Why would he push the gate button and when he's telling her to go to the bed? Yeah. Stop asking questions. You're mentally ill. Hold on. So it's an Israeli psyop. It's all his haters. It's a bunch of people who are mentally ill. It's people just making memes. It's not that you fucking shocked your dog. The Israeli psyop thing is just the craziest. There's a genocide happening. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? Wasn't reaching for it. He was reaching for a Zin. The dog just happened to fucking yelp, jump onto the bed, and then he stared it down, not even staring her down. Not even, I'm gonna start saying her name, Kaya, because he just, the fact that he says, people don't even know her name. Bro, is that part of it? Like, does that matter? If I'm out in public and I see somebody beat their child, does it matter? Does it matter that I don't know the child's name? It doesn't. There's no puppiness to this dog at all. It's just sad. Shouldn't it be good by now? Look.
Coming in here saying,
apparently professionally trained. Like, this dog all day, just like this. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. Has he not been putting the dog in the background anymore? No way. No, she is. Two-year-old dog, by the way. Till somebody gets home. Somebody comes home every day and takes the dog out. Look. Chat was saying his mom lives with him. See, look. Also, this is what it looks like when a dog is this is the difference, right? Look at this. Here's the difference when you use the gate. Dead asleep, right? Dead asleep. Hold on. Sorry, I went too far back. There we go. That's what it looks like when a gate is being open and you're aware of the fact that, oh, a gate is open. That's how a dog will look. They're attentive, but they're chilling, right? Now aware somebody's coming in the house. Now aware somebody's coming to the door. Yawning. Waiting. Oh, somebody's coming closer. This is how it looks when a dog is attentive. And now whoever comes to take the dog out is taking the dog out for a walk. See? And the little tail goes. What a fucking bitch, dude. She's free! Oh, never mind.
Lace.
Oh, no. Ah! Look at the difference.
Of Madura regardless.
Wait. So she gets up and moves around?
No, you can't get on my lap. I'm sorry. No. Okay. Okay, go. Lace. Lace. Place.
Tone completely shifted.
God
Tone
damn,
has completely shifted.
Out of that knee, dude. I gave her a kneecap.
He gave her a fucking actually something to be dog-like with. Yeah, somebody came home. And now somebody else is taking care of the dog. Okay. I abuse my dog all the time, but since she's happy after I gave her a treat, everything's fine. Yeah, exactly. As long as after I give her a treat, she's cool. Like, you can see here. I mean, I'm just going to pull them all out at this point.
America's much stop America.
Look at this is the way he normally was talking to her before.
All of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Not, please, please, please. What? That's the now he says it in a nice tone. Like, bro, fuck off. Fuck off. It's so disingenuous. So fucking disingenuous. If you just like, you can't force somebody to listen to you. You have to make them want to listen to you. And that's really cool when you get a dog who's actually listening and excited to hear what you have to say. Like when I tell my dog, Elias, come on, he's excited because he knows it could potentially mean something really cool is about to happen. Like, let's go for a ride. Yeah, it could mean we're going to the vet, but it could also mean we're going to the dog park. It could be either. Love animals until it can potentially affect their viewership. Yeah. Although he doesn't really mind the vet because the vet helps him when he's hurting. So overall, you know. It's a lack of principle, though. I feel like your viewership would never be an excuse for you to not speak out on this matter, no matter who it would. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 100%. Like I don't care if somebody has two dog or two viewer or 100 million viewer. I don't care if it was fucking Felix who did it. I would say, the fuck, bro. It's just not good. It's not good. Twitch banning out X for watching gorilla sex and having a penis in one stream for 1 second while Hassan can openly abuse his dog is so... I don't like equating apples to oranges, right? So I'm not asking for Hassan to be banned. I want him to want to change. So I don't think it, like, for me it doesn't matter if he gets banned. It doesn't help Kaya, right? Like, none of that is helping Kaya. I want him to not hurt the dog again. That's the big thing. I just don't want him to hurt Kaya, right? Like, that's what matters. I want him to say, oh, I'm never going to do that again. That's a bad thing to do. Well, he has been changing enough at least, and that's been nice to see. Kaya having an actual treat is crazy cool. Good. Give the dog a treat. Let her walk around. Don't yell at her. Don't get mad at her. Just wait a month. I will wait a month, and then if it happens in a month again where he's treating her the same as he was before, then I'll call it out. It's actually very frustrating because I don't think that a ban is going to fix his behavior off stream. It may fix the behavior on stream, but if he's willing to do this, well, he can't use the shock collar, at least the one that he bought before, anymore. Contract your muscles and stop you from breathing. These things are not a joke. Yeah, and they should, like, they're banned. They're banned out of other countries for a reason. United States, get your shit together. Who uses this shit? Who? Why? I mean, I can understand maybe if you have a dog. No, you're just teaching the dog pain. It comes from you when you don't listen. Fine, I guess, you bitch. But you know what? Give a dog a treat. He'll run for a mile. Give a dog a shock collar. He'll yelp and start to cry. Okay? I want my dog to fucking run. I want my dog to run and be happy. Like, fucking hell. I just realized that these megalomaniacs would 100% hear me say that and go, yeah, I don't want my dog to run. Like, yeah, because you're a fucking freak who shouldn't have an animal. You should want your dog to run around. You should want your dog to be a fucking dog. Let your dog be floppy, you fucking bitch! Let your fucking dog be flop your dog a little bit. Let him flop. Let them flop. Let them be happy. For why? For why? Why can't they just be happy, bro? I have to wash my hands. I have to eat the food that's been sitting here for an hour. And you know what else I think?
Lock this fucking thug! Lock him up! He's a thug! Lock him up!
What is this, YouTube? What is this shit? You think I didn't see this, YouTube? You fucking freaks. What is this? The story has been updated again. Okay, so let's find out. I really am sickened with the fact.
There's no shock. Like the electric prongs are taken out of it.
But here's my thing, right?
Like it's only a vibrate. Like there's a setting for vibrate and there's a setting for
True,
shock.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
So there's only the since the prongs are in it, it only vibrates.
So now he's taken the prongs out, even though it was just a vibrate, and it wasn't actually just the tape. There was no tape on it before, and it's just that it's this way now. It's not that way. Fuck off. If you're actually, I'm actually, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm surprised Cutie Cinderella is really going for that. Like that's that. I mean, support your friend and all, but like, bro, just. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you really gonna be okay with animal abuse? I just can't believe it. No, the prongs are taken out and the animal was only screaming and yelping because it was forced onto a fucking bed for fucking hours. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? You can't even, like, I actually can't take this shit. I'm actually so sickened by these fucking, it's ludicrous. I'm sickened, it's disgusting, it's fucking gross, bro. Are you kidding me? You're just gonna be okay with this? Why? What kind of fucking human? I'm just surprised that these are the fucking way that they want to be. They want to be this human, they want to be like this, they want to be like this. These are the kind of humans you want to be. Okay, fine. Be that, I guess. Yeah, nothing happened. The dog is not just forced to sit and not move for hours on end. It's just ridiculous to me. Are you fucking joking? Of all the things to be like whatever about animal abuse, are you fucking kidding me? Come on, I just thought better. I actually thought better of Cutie Cinderella, genuinely. I thought she was so much cooler than that. Genuinely. No, the shock, it's not a shock collar. Oh, really? It was a vibrate collar, except he hid what the fucking, what it was. Like, bro, come on. Just fucking don't, I can't believe this. This is not the kind of people that I thought these people were. You don't want to believe your friend is going to do something horrible. I understand that. But bro, like, the more you cop out for your friends when they do this shit, the more they're not gonna learn from their lessons. You have to stand up to your friends sometimes. If you see your friend doing something wrong, you have to stop them. Say, no, this is wrong. Yeah, but then they don't get the morsel crumbs of 5 viewers and clout when he goes offline. I would rather fucking die than have fucking clout viewers that don't actually give a fuck about animals. I mean that. Genuinely, I can't imagine a worse life than having a fucking clout viewer. Clout viewers that don't care about animal abuse. Like, of all things, those are the viewers you want, the ones that don't give a fuck about animal abuse. To be going down in history as the people who don't give a fuck about animal abuse? Like, what is this shit? That's sickening. It's just straight up sickening. It's fucking gross, bro.
I don't know if putting them in a confined space like this together is a good idea, but we're about to see. Very quickly, she will most likely recognize, she will very quickly learn that that's probably a mistake. Because if she keeps pushing Fiona, Fiona is going to bite. Oh, there we go. Good job, Fiona.
PvP.
Fucking tell her. One thing I will tell you, I've seen her. Kaya is really funny when she's scared. Being scared, but it gives me anxiety. Maybe it's me. No, I want her to bite her.
What?
What do you mean? That they had to chop it.
Why? What the fuck?
Fiona wants out. She's not getting out though. Fiona snaps at her. She'll just go.
That's a
And like
fucking...
run away. Run.
What?
Run away like a fucking goofball crying. It's the funniest thing on the fucking planet. She needs to learn. See? See? She wants out.
Children.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the way you put your dog in with an adult dog and then cage them very close together so that they couldn't... so that the little puppy was... I'm actually sickened. Like, that's actually disgusting. That's like not enough room for that many dogs. Like, why are you... Need the magic! Why are you like putting a bigger dog in with a puppy and forcing their...
Fiona wants out. She's not getting out though. Fiona snaps at her. She'll just go and like run away. Run away like a fucking goofball crying. It's the funniest thing on the fucking planet. She needs to learn. See?
You're putting a much...
See? She wants out.
Children.
Did you see that? She wants out.
Children.
Did you see that? I want you guys to see what happens when she actually gets scared. It's so fucking funny.
Why is it so funny? What's so funny about that?
How do you feel about the Israeli genocide support you were doing before?
Good clip. Max humor. That was a good one. I think it is a pit bull. So you're putting one of the most aggressive dog breeds in with a puppy and hoping that the aggressive dog breed, even if well trained, bites her. One of the strongest bites in the dog world to a puppy, and you think that's funny, and you think the puppy being afraid is funny? Is that really true? Is that really what he's thinking? I can't imagine this. I couldn't imagine them pulling it up in front of my audience, and I would hope to God you guys would say something. I know, I feel bad for pit bulls too. I feel bad for pit bulls. It's not their fault they get trained. But it's not their fault there are people who don't know, like, how to take care of animals. And this is one situation in which you're not taking care of an animal, and clearly you don't know how to handle animals. Like, what a fucking absolute stupid bitch to put a bigger dog in that little of a cage. To hope that that dog is then aggressive to a puppy, so she's traumatized? Why? Why? Why would you want this from an animal? I don't understand. Why does he want to see her in pain? I don't get this.
I don't know if putting them in a confined space like this together is a good idea, but we're about to see how this works out.
So this is like the equivalent of like low-tier dog fighting, right? You're just taking you're just abusing your animal. He's just abusing him. He's just abusing her.
This broadcast for a very special report. Fiona will hear it over the noise gate, but Fiona was just growling at Kaya when Kaya got too close to her face.
Okay.
Kaya, being the little bitch that she is bored of the attention she's not getting from Fiona and doing everything in her power. She will inevitably become a little bit more annoying and more of a nuisance. She's slowly but surely testing the boundaries, trying to see what she can get away with. She just learned now that she can get Fiona's...
What is this? I'm sorry, but what the absolute fuck? In a confined space like that for an adult dog is too small, but then for a little dog plus an adult dog, it doesn't give the adult dog an opportunity to get that freedom. of getting away from an annoyance. It's like putting somebody in a cage that is a room almost the size of them, and then putting some very like toddler-esque toddler in there, like putting a 6 or 7-year-old in with a toddler and being like, and putting the cage like in a room that's so small. Like, that's just small for an adult dog. If for a puppy, one puppy sitting in there, yeah, that's fine. It's perfect. Puppies are silly and they're cute and they're just gonna be little babies. It's just how puppies are.
Attention by putting her fucking face all up in her face. Okay? Very quickly, she will most likely recognize, she will very quickly learn that that's probably a mistake. Because if she keeps pushing...
Will Fiona snap at Kaya? Pause, champ. She's going to learn her lesson soon. Has Kaya been guarding her perimeters? There's in love with the private
quickly
ownership.
learn that that's probably a mistake. Because if she keeps pushing Fiona,
Can we hear
Fiona
her
is going
growl? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, bro? I'm going on LSF today because I know for a fact there's some new drama.
People are the ones who are like, look at this clip, look at that clip, look at this clip. Like, it's obvious he's moving his arms around. Like, he's fucking constantly in a state of zapping. And they've moved away from the initial.
Wait. Kaya didn't have the collar on during the incident? Is he fucking stupid? Is he stupid? Like, everyone saw the collar on. What is he talking about? You could literally see it in the VOD. Why is he lying? This is just blatant.
Conversation, which was, they moved away from the initial conversation, which was that, like, she didn't even have that collar on to begin with. And the only reason why I showed the collar was because people were clipping other.
Wait, what?
They moved away from the initial conversation, which was that, like, she didn't even have that collar on to begin with. And the only...
So either she had a different collar on and he showed a completely different collar than the one that was on. No, bro. You went out and you bought a whole new shock collar and then you showed that one as the collar that was on a day after the incident. What are you fucking saying? What are you even saying? This doesn't even make sense. This is actually at what point are you just saying nothing? This is like a freak lie. This is a weird lie.
Which was, they moved away from the initial conversation, which was that, like, she didn't even have that collar on to begin with. And the only reason why I showed the collar was because...
She didn't even have that collar on to begin with. The collar that he showed. So... what collar did she have on? So did you go and buy a different fucking collar? What? Did you go buy a new collar to show that it was the I gotta pull up the collar clip now. Hold on. So why would you show this collar? So here it is. Here, what is this?
It has the capacity to vibrate.
Wait.
It has the capacity...
Why would you show this?
To vibrate, and that's it.
And that's it. So you showed a random vibrating can wait, no. You're a liar. You're just a liar, dude. You're a liar. Why are you such a fucking liar? Why? He randomly felt the need to show a completely different collar that only had the capacity to vibrate, but actually doesn't have just the capacity to vibrate. It actually is a shock collar. Even though it's the same exact collar, you could literally see that she was wearing here in the video, because you could see like, bro.
I love her.
You could see the collar in the video. Are you kidding me? You can see it with the thing. I don't understand. understand how somebody can lie this much. It's just weird. It's so weird.
But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential
Why would you show?
violence.
Why would you
Okay.
put an air tag on? No. Whoa, bro. Why would you put an air tag on a completely different collar that you're not using? Why would you put the same air tag on? Why? Why would you show a completely different color to begin with? What? Brother, what? I have to see what this chat box is saying. What is their chat box saying here? The people who are upset probably believe in dominance theory, to be fair. Oh yeah. People who really believe in like dominance theory. They're mad at me. They're mad at me for shocking my dog because they believe in dominance theory. Like, what are you yapping about, bro?
Of zapping. And
Electric fence sitters. Okay. With all the shit that's happening on streams on Kick, and they hyper vigilant about live streaming. What?
they've moved away
No one wants to see you abuse your dog. An abused dog, which Kaya isn't, has different behavior. What are you yapping about?
from
Of this entire situation snaps people out of their delusions, log off, go outside. There was a fucking fruit fly in here. Fruit fly abuse is about to be a real thing in this household.
the initial conversation, which was
He's just lying.
they moved away from the initial conversation.
Please stop talking about this. You are just giving people ammo to misconstrue everything you say. Make it stop. No
was
more
that, like,
talking.
She didn't even have that collar on to begin with. And the only reason why I showed the collar was because people were clipping other instances.
Like, you can't lie about this.
First of all, are any of the collars illegal? No. Even
First of all, are any of the colors illegal? Bro, outside of the US, yes. They're calling X a pedophile for a pic with Dr. Disrespect in 2019. You won't find anything smart. I saw that. And that's crazy. Sorry for knowing somebody before there was accusations about them. What? Felix was Felix is one of the people who majorly called out Dr. Disrespect when the information dropped. Like, what are they talking about? He was one of the biggest anti-Dr. Disrespect people out there. What are they yapping about?
in the maximalist position, even if what like the people that are claiming are just like a significant threat or whatever, like I've said this already, e-collars that have shocking
E-collars. You could tell this guy actually does buy and use e-collars because no one calls them e-collars unless they're fucking freak who actually uses them. Who the fuck calls them e-collars? Everyone I know calls them shock collars because that's what the fuck they are. They're banned out of multiple countries because they're fucking inhumane and they're gross. You could literally spank children in the legality issue. Are you fucking, is that the hill you're gonna die on, Mr. Hassan, bro? The legality issue? Really? Because I'm pretty sure capital punishment was completely illegal for a long time in the United States. So was fucking segregation, slavery. Women weren't allowed to get divorced or have bank accounts until the 70s. That wasn't legal. Like, is legality gonna be where you're gonna have your moral stances? Because legality, as we know, is not a good indicator of morality. Like, what? I'm freaking out.
components that feel like a TENS machine, which I've used on myself in the past.
Why?
Because, you know, I'm around dogs that have been trained with that.
I'm around dogs that have been trained with them.
Use it.
Bro, you have trained your dog with it.
Not only is it not illegal,
But he doesn't gamble, though. I'm going to say this time and again. I think people use gambling as one of those things like smoking weed, where they can just like have a moral high ground. I don't smoke weed, thus I'm better than you. I don't gamble, thus I'm better than you. I don't drink on the weekends, that means I'm better than you. No, bro, it doesn't have anything to do with morality if you have vices. Like, it makes me crazy. Beating your children, shocking your dog, fucking people who are not consenting, that's shit that's immoral, not a vice.
It's also straight up used in the e-fencing for people, and it's used in the training of like dogs in general.
Nah! Bruh, he wanted to say it's used in training for, because he said it before. He tried saying it's used in training for police dogs. They don't, bruh, that's not how they train police dogs. Positive reinforcement, time and again, has been proven to be the best way to train animals. Like, what are you yapping about? What are you yapping about, bro? Positive reinforcement is what gets dogs to do things. Like, they have the little clicker. The click means good job. You click the little fucking thing and give them a treat. They associate the click with the good job. Then they start to associate good job or good boy or good girl or nice job or whatever to the treat. Like, it's the best way to train, and it's the best way to train a child too, believe it or not. If you have a kid in child when you're training a child how to do potty training, right? If you give them, no, not put a shock collar on your kid. If you give them a treat, if they do the action that's good, like go to the bathroom on the toilet instead of in their diaper, you go, nice job, good job. You give them a big woohoo and make up a little song. We went to the bathroom on the toilet. Good job. Let's get a cookie. And then you go get a little fucking cookie, bro. You just go get a little cookie. That's how you train a kid to want to go to the bathroom on their own on the toilet, because then they associate positive reinforcement with that. Bedwetting too. Like, okay, you can beat your kid because they peed in the bed by accident, or you go, okay, let's go wash the sheets. We're gonna go wash the sheets because we had a little accident. And then we go wash the sheets. Everything is okay. We know the association of if we have an accident is a positive reinforcement. Okay, now we can go take care of that action and have a plan of action for things that are bad that happen in the future. So like, okay, I accidentally had a mistake. I'm scared. I'm already overwhelmed because I peed my bed. And I don't want mom to be mad. I don't want dad to be mad. What am I going to do? I'm going to go tell them though. They're coming to you in a moment of vulnerability. You're soaked in your own piss. You're not feeling very great. Your bed is soaked in piss. If you yell at them, you beat the child, you fucking idiot. How dare you fucking piss the bed? Are you not potty trained, you fucking moron? That shit, it's not good, bro. But if you go, hey, that's okay. Everybody's learning. We got accidents. Let's go take care of it. Then you take the kid, you go, let's go get the sheets. We'll do it together. Teach them how to take care of themselves. Then when things happen, they know how to handle stressful situations that are embarrassing and overwhelming with grace and dignity. And they know how to to move forward from a bad scenario. And you treat it okay, it soothes them. Dogs are the same. Dogs are the same. If you go, the fuck are you doing? Get up off the bed. Kaya! It teaches the dog to have fear of you looking and talking at them. He stares. Something that I don't see is, bruh, nobody talks about how he stares Kaya down. You're teaching your dog that association of you looking at her is a bad thing. Like, bro, what? Also, address the fact that you wanted your other dog to fucking bite your puppy dog and to teach her a lesson. You want to address some shit? Address that. Like, that was fucking freak behavior. You're a freak with animals. Get animals away. Learn about positive reinforcement and don't have kids. I'm gonna say it. Because you're gonna fuck that kid up if you have kids and you don't realize what kind of what abuse is. Because you're abusing your animal. Yeah, exactly, Rico. Exactly. What happens behind closed doors if you're willing to do this in front of other people? You're willing to put your animal up and say that you want the animal to fight with the older pit bull to fight the puppy. That's okay. In your mind, you find that funny. And then what do you find so humorous behind closed doors? This is very scary behavior.
I knew the chicken was gonna be a problem. I was telling Cutie.
And just the most well-trained and best little baby, or big baby, that I have ever been around.
They're claiming that the most well-trained and the most spoiled is actually being abused by me.
Spoiled.
Fiona snaps at her, she'll just go, ah, 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 ah.
Wait, this is the part that I
Abused by
find
me,
disgusting.
Apparently.
She needs to learn. See? It's me. No, I want her to bite her. Fiona snaps at her, she'll just go, ah, 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 and like run away crying. It's the funniest thing on the fucking planet.
That's not funny. When I was training Alias, when he was a little puppy, right? He would pee on my bed because he was small. My bed was high up off the ground, right? And I had to work. I was working outside of my house at the time. So I trained him on little pee-pee pads, right? That way, when you're a puppy, you don't really have the capability of holding it the way a bigger dog can. And I kept pee-pee dogs in the house anyway, just in case of an accident, but Alias liked going outside more because I would always give treats when we went outside as he got older. So we're gonna go out for a walk, and then treat for going out for a walk. He was cool, but I still liked having pee-pee pads in the house just in case. Anyway, when I was training him when he was a puppy, I would just pick him up when he was peeing, and I would take him to the pee-pee pad, and I'd set him on the pee-pee pad. I have a dog peeing in my hand, which was really gross in retrospect, but better than him learning to pee on the bed or on the floor. And I remember I would run him across my little apartment. It was like a studio apartment, almost as big, like double the size of this room right here. And I'd just be running him and running him across the apartment, holding him as he's peeing, and then I put him onto the pee-pee pad. And then I give him a little cookie, right? Then he realized, like, oh, pee-pee pad pee equal cookie, very easy, and he got it. You don't have to yell at him or you know, like be rude. You just go pee-pee pad pee cookie, easy. Like it's that simple, you know. But to it definitely makes me want to hug Alias. It's making me, actually, if anything, it's making me kind of like sick to my stomach when I hear things like this. And I'm seeing a puppy, right? No, I'm happy with Alias because Alias is with my mom, and my mom said she needed some like, my mom was telling me she needed like companionship. So I'm really, really happy he's with her, and she's happy to have him. Because I said to my mom, I said, Mom, you don't have to take care of him if you don't want to. I'll put him in the pet hotel while I'm in Canada. It's no big deal. And she's like, kind of a little bit like asking me if it's okay if she watches him. And I'm like, of course, you know, you can watch him, but I can put him in I don't want her to feel like overwhelmed, but she said she felt safer with him around, and she liked the fact that he barks if anybody comes to the door, and she was just really happy with having him around because he was really chill, and they get along really well, and they go out on like little adventures. So I was pretty happy that she was happy. I've been putting her up in a hotel, well, a bungalow by the beach, and she's pretty happy with that too. So it's working out for the best for everybody, but I'm just pretty happy about it. Hold on. This though makes me really sick when I hear this.
She needs to.
This behavior already is really bad. I'm not saying from this dog right here. I mean, this is dog communication is to be bop, you know. But this behavior of the cage is really bad. This whole thing. You're putting a big dog. This is a full-grown female, I'm guessing Rhodesian Ridgeback or Pit Bull, with a puppy in a confined area in hopes that this dog will bite this dog. That is a weird thing. That is a weird. Puppies already need a little bit extra room. They are siblings, yeah. Or maybe mom puppy? Wait, I don't know. I don't know if they're siblings or mom puppy. I don't think so. These are two different dogs. Two different dog breed right here. But a puppy this big needs a little bit extra room to puppy, you know? So like a cage double the size. But even if you had them in a cage this size, whatever. But two dogs in a cage this size and a full-grown dog in a cage this size is crazy to me. That's crazy. This is like so small.
See, it's me. No, I want her to bite her. Fiona snaps at her. She'll just go.
And she asked to leave multiple times, and he's not allowing her to leave. It's weird.
It's the funniest.
And she's laughing about. Oh, yes. Yes. Corrections like that. That's why I don't mind the snipping. She wasn't trying to bite, it seems.
She needs to learn.
See, she was just barking. And that's very typical dog behavior because she is correcting inappropriate behavior from the puppy. Puppy got too close to her face. She's saying, back up. You're not supposed to do that. It's very hierarchy. But you're forcing this to happen. You know, this should be a natural situation that occurs naturally. You don't confine two animals into a very small space and then hope that they fight. That's fucking bruh. Yeah. What? Why would you confine two animals into a small space like that? It's so weird. Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be like a boxing ring. Bro.
See? It's me. No, I want.
It is mean. Are you not scared of her actually biting Kaya? You're probably right in not being scared, but it gives me anxiety. Maybe it's me. Bite her. No, and then he said, no, I want her to bite her. That is crazy. Look. Are you... no, I want her to bite her is a crazy thing to say
Fiona
to that.
Snaps at her. She'll just go, and run away crying.
That's not funny.
It's the funniest thing on the fucking...
How is that funny? He is teaching her to fear interactions with other dogs. Caught her claw on the bed. It's a vibrate collar, not a shock collar. Was reaching for the Zin, reaching for the gate remote. She never wore a collar, but e-collars are good. E-collars, fucking... Oh yeah, he did forget that. It was actually an Israel setup. Look, even later.
This. I have a good friend of mine that used to be
She gets down off of the bed.
A producer back in the day. Back when he was in the... Look, see, spot training is already failing because I already let her fucking.
Let her get off the bed.
I already let her do whatever she wants.
But he stares her down, and now she's afraid of him looking at her, which is a bad thing for a dog training.
See, this is how it works, okay? She expands on the readily available.
She's just not allowed to get up off the bed, bro. I don't get it. It's weird. 8 hours.
Confines. Okay, do you see that? Thank you, haters. You have successfully ruined. You have. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you this dub.
Probably does more than the shock, to be honest. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with adding on two things that I do that aren't proven. And in reality, I don't hate Hassan. I don't hate him. Everybody else may have vendettas against these people. I don't give a fuck. I just want them to be nice to animals. I really, 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 really like animals. I think they're cool. I think that you get way further with animals by being kind to them, by doing positive reinforcement. It's the best training. It's so fast. You teach them so quickly, and they actually are so caring afterwards, and they don't have to fear you. My uncle has a very well-trained bird dogs. He trained them using shock collars, not my thing, but to each their own. Okay, I get that other people think that the shock collars are good, but they're really, 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 really not. And I hope that we can move past it. It's like before, people used to beat their children, right? This is a consistent thing that people used to do. Beat their children. And it was the way people thought, right? Oh, we gotta beat our children. That's how we get them to stay in line and to listen and to be good kids. But it's not true. You actually teach your children, that's like, it teaches your children to fear you. It teaches them to grow up with anxiety. Some children get depression. I talk consistent, bro, you clearly are new or don't know me, but I do talk about the homeless problem in the United States. I talk about the lack of infrastructure for people with a lower income to be able to, like transportation. I talk about this stuff all the time. So this isn't just something I don't just don't give a fuck about things and only give a fuck about some streamer. I actually do care. You just took an obvious Hassan bait. I'm just stating Twitch as a whole. Sorry, worded that wrong. No, it's fine. But I do think that, like, what are we going to obfuscate things? Oh, well, he raped her, but it doesn't matter. I'm not saying Hassan raped somebody. I'm saying overall, some random person raped her, but who cares because there's a war happening? Like, that doesn't, it's not a good catch, right? It's not fair. Can we put some effort toward other things? Well, can we just put effort toward anything that we find as injustice? It's wrong to abuse your animal. It's wrong when you're one of the biggest streamers on the platform, a representation of streaming as a whole, and you're abusing your animal openly. It's wrong if you don't want to change. And honestly, the more he gets scapegoated for, the more he's not going to change. And then what happens to Kaya? I think you're humanizing dogs too much. That's really sad that you think that way. And like, I'm shocked and sad that you think that animals aren't humanized naturally. I guess maybe I just have a very different opinion of animals than you do, but I think, how could you not look at this face and know how she feels? You don't humanize animals? I don't know if you're baiting me again, but it kind of actually made me feel really sad for you for a moment. As somebody who grew up with animals and as somebody who loves animals very much, I have a wonderful dog. The thing that bothers me a lot is the lack of floppiness in the dog. And I've talked about it every time this has come up. Dogs need to be floppy, and this dog is not floppy. This dog is stiff and sad, and it's not good. You don't need your dog to be in house environment, and it's supposed to be in a relaxed state. It's not on the job looking for criminals, and even well-trained police dogs are allowed to be floppy when they're not working. You know, when they get to work, the work part goes in. Yeah, when they're training. Or when they're doing the actual job part. But after, they're just in flop mode. They're the cutest little floppy dogs ever. I can prove this. I've seen a million videos. Look at how floppy.
Every time this police officer orders lunch for himself, he has to pay a food tax to his K9.
Can I get a pump cup too? For this guy? Oh my goodness. Because he knows where I'm at right now. And he's trying to leave. Dutch.
Floppy, cute, sweet.
Go ahead. Enter your handler. Enjoy your well-deserved belly rubs and back scratches. Your pet presence will be greatly missed. Go enjoy being a dog, bullying Titan, and protecting Trey and Sissy. Good boy, Tex. AKA Bubba. Good boy. 1042 at 1503.
I think you should humanize. You should humanize dogs 100%. If you're not, you're silly. To say it's not a shock collar is the worst part, though. It is definitely a shock collar.
Third group of people are the ones who are like, look at this clip, look at that clip, look at this clip. Like, it's obvious he's moving his arms around. Like, he's fucking constantly in a state of zapping. And they've moved away from the initial conversation, which was they moved away from the initial conversation.
I mean, how can we be like, I feel like it's almost like weird to me that people are arguing and they don't want him to be kinder to his animal. Like, is this not supposed to be a representation of caring for life? Isn't that like the side of the politics that he is on? Is caring about life, caring about homeless population, caring about displaced people, caring about like genocide. Shouldn't then they care about this person being a true representation of that and not just a facade? Yeah, or maybe it is when it's not about dogs, but to me that's it's painful. That's actually just so painful. Is it because an indicator of if you're a good person in my heart is if you can be kind to animals, right? If you're kind to wait staff or people who are in a like position beneath you in society, right? So somebody who's a server or somebody who's like a staff member or somebody beneath you, right? In the hierarchy. If you're rude to those people, I take notice of that, and I think that's weird. If you're rude to animals or hurtful to animals, I take notice to that, and I think that's weird. So if this is a person who's saying, hey, we need to care about people who are hurt in society, but then is gleeful in hurting an animal, I feel like I'm just being lied to about the position in which he feels he's taking. Does he really care about these people, or is it just a means of getting popularity? Right? To me, it's so odd. It's so odd. It was definitely a shock collar. When it got found out that it was a shock collar, he said that it wasn't even the right collar. That he showed it that there was a different collar on her. That's a lie. It's sad that that's a lie. I really hope that Hassan will one day acknowledge what he's done and treat Kaya with more decency and kindness. But I think all the people who are going to not call him out and not say anything, or who are going to like back him up and say, yeah, dude, you're fine, are really going to be more detrimental to him overall than to Kaya overall, and to any other animal he ends up having in the future. I don't know if he cares or doesn't care about what he says, but I feel like you're not a good friend if you don't stand up to your friends. I have had debates with Felix about things that I feel are unjust or positions that we have differences on, and I'm not afraid to say to him, I disagree with you. I disagree with you. And I think that is a expression of true respect to another person to say that they're wrong, because you can feel safe within that friendship to tell them that they're wrong. If I saw Felix hit Alias, God forbid, I would tell him it's wrong. I wouldn't let him do it, because it's how you have a caring friendship. You have to. Anyway, I guess I'm done with it, but what a fucking bitch, dude.
Lock this fucking lock